So I can't believe it, but yeah, the job I'm at, our office is closing down, and yeah, it's just weird because the office is getting more empty and empty every time we come to the office. Shake well for 1 to 2 minutes. All right, doll, let's go. Gotta mix well. Whipped cream, of course, have to. Why is it a slow pitch and why is it not coming it up fast? Oh, there we go. Yum! Guys, this is my breakfast. I was craving pancakes, and thank God I had a pancake mix in the fridge. I've had it for like 3 months, but the expiry date is not until August, so that's amazing. So I'm going to dig in because I've got work in like 45 minutes. But I put some chocolate on top of the whipped cream, in case you're wondering what that is, and it's crushed Tim Tams. It's crushed Tim Tams, guys. So, well, I go kikia ko face surgery with the way I'm eating. Oh, this is what me. Yes, for me, macho me I macho oni lo face so macho li amen. Amen. This is hitting the spot. Like usually people will like have it with like syrup. I usually do with the Macca's syrup if I get like the hotcakes. But you just have to make do with what you can when you're at home. But you know what I've always wondered? You know how Cardi B does has her own line of the whip shots, the whipping cream? I wonder if it tastes like ordinary whipping cream, because that would be nice to try. Because, you know, obviously with advertisement you want to try and make out like, get this, because nobody else has the same one. But I wonder if her brand is the same, like there's a distinctive taste with the whipping cream that no other whipped cream has. So that's why I'm curious to try it. But you know, or if it's just like a big whipping cream brand because it's a big celebrity name against it. Okay. With gastric sleeve people, we can only eat half, and I'm fucking done. So I had time, and I thought I'll just go and change my bed sheets, do some washing because the sun was beaming, and I thought just to get everything done, do washing before I started work. So I still had like at this point like probably about 40 minutes. So I thought I'll just get everything done because the sun's out and it's been raining shit weather in Brisbane. So I thought I'll just get all that done before I started work. And why not? Because, you know, you don't want to waste the sun away, you know what I mean? And I don't know about anyone else, but I've always been like this. Like when even if I was working from the office or working from home, I have to make sure my house is clean so that I'm in the mood to work, which is weird. Even though I'm working from home, like if I feel like I'm just gonna get out of bed and just jump straight onto my laptop to work, I feel like I won't be able to work properly because the house is messy. But yeah, I've always been that way. So every time before I leave the house, when I go to the office, I always have to make sure it's clean because you always want to come home to a clean home. You know what I mean? But you know, everyone's different. I know that's not everyone. They're like everyone doesn't mind coming home to a messy house, but I'm not like that. And I think I just got it from my mom. My mom's always been such a clean person. But yeah, I just couldn't. I had to make sure everything was clean before I left the house and before I worked. Clean bed. So this day is on a Sunday. Went to church, 7 a.m. mass with my cousin, and then we planned to go watch the MJ movie. So we thought to go have breakfast to kill time because church finished at 8 and the movie didn't start till 10:30. So we went to go eat some nice brekkie, fill our tummies up, and get us ready to go watch Uncle MJ. I couldn't wait because the trailer, especially with his nephew playing him, was amazing. And yeah, I couldn't wait to watch it. And we went to Event Cinemas in Chermside because that's the closest cinema to us. But I didn't take any photos or videos because, videos because I didn't want to spoil it for anyone. But I did want to give a review on it and say that I thought it was a bit odd that it didn't show Janet, Reby, and Randy. You know, because it starts from the life of Michael Jackson and the Jacksons and how the Jacksons were formed, which I loved. And they were doing it in order too, like the Jacksons, and then when he came out with his debut album and then his sophomore album. And I loved how they did it in order. But it looks like the film may be a part 2. That's the only thing I'm going to say. But the resemblance with Jafaar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew that played him, was freaking canny, because I was just like, what the hell? Sometimes like there'll be scenes where he looks just like him, and sometimes there's scenes where he just does not look like him at all. But just, it's crazy how much the resemblance is there. And he played him so well, like just the way he talks, moves, like everything was on point. I definitely recommend, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. But this part of the movie, like, I couldn't wait to watch it because, you know, I remember back in the day when I was watching TV and watched the Michael Jackson concert one time, my dad sat with me and watched a little bit of it. And then when it showed the crowd and the fans going crazy, and we know there's loyal fans out there, you know, I get it. But when he saw them faint and getting carried on friggin' stretchers and shit like that, he was just sitting there like, you know, as a Samoan man, was just like, yeah. And then me and my cousin Lee that were watching it, I was just looking at her and we'll just laugh about it. But man, that was a time. All jokes aside, that was the impact he had. He was the king of pop. I mean, is the king of pop. But yeah, rest in peace, MJ. Man, his legacy will never be forgotten, that's for sure. And after the movie, oh my god, I hated my cousin for this because we stopped at my favorite place. Yes, you guessed it, it's Brooklyn Donuts. And mate, best believe I ate that all in 2 days. And then I see my mom and my dad, the cuties, because they're living their best life in Samoa. And I just see their videos of them having lunch.
Stay humble in the winds.
Just having my vape.
Stay hungry in the losses.
But yeah, wish me luck.
That's how legends built. Yeah. Yeah. I prayed in the dark when nobody believed. Back when the world felt cold to me. Had a dream bigger than my reality, but doubt kept whispering, who you supposed to be? I was down bad, had to find my way. No applause, just grinding day to day. Late nights with a mind full of pressure, trying to turn pain into something better. I seen people fold when the weight got real. Seen fake love disappear when you need it still. That's why I move low, never too loud, cause the same crowd switch when you down. I learned early wins don't make you great. It's how you carry losses, how you navigate. When you fall down, do you stay or rise? That's the difference between weak and wise. I prayed in the dark, had to trust my grind. Even when I felt like I'm running out of time. Now I stand tall, but I stay the same. Never let the glory get to my brain. Stay humble in the wins, never lose your soul. Stay hungry in the losses, that's how you grow. That balance right there, what legends made of. Not the fame, but the pain you overcame, love. Yeah, I done seen highs turn quick to lows. Seen bright lights dim and hearts turn cold. Money come fast, but peace moves slow. That's something they don't tell you when you chase that glow. I had wins that felt empty inside, and losses that built me up with pride. Funny how pain teach more than success. Made me stronger, made me want less. Less ego, more purpose in life. Less flex, more truth in my lines. Now I speak from a place that's real. Not what you see, but what I feel.
Hi guys. Oh my gosh, look at my hair. But yeah, just finished cleaning my house, vacuumed it, everything's clean. Cleaning the room. Just having some lunch, and I had like these pork pieces in the fridge, so I took it out to defrost it this morning before I started my cleaning, and I'm just filleting it now. So here it is. How amazing, right? These nice little pork slices, and I always use the extra virgin oil, the spray, because especially when you're like frying like things that are already fatty like this, it's good to not use like oil, because it will just make it too fattening, you know what I mean? And I'm just about to form my laser. I already did my 2 or 1.5 cups of rice, and yeah, that's what I'm having for lunch today. What I was gonna say, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have lunch, not doing much today. Day off. It's a long weekend for us in Brisbane because it's our Labor Day on Monday, so I'm gonna enjoy it, do nothing, but I'm actually gonna try and get out of the house later today, because I work from home permanently now. So you know, the last time I put myself in that situation of working from home, I got like real kind of introverted, and I felt like that was a bad thing for me, because it made me like not want to go out anywhere, not want to socialize, and it's bad. If you're alone too much, it's bad. I mean, I like my space, I like being alone, but yeah, I need to get out, because I haven't been out of the house since, gosh, when was the last time I went out? When I went on the last fortnight with my friend Anthony that I vlogged, when we went out for a picnic. That was my last outing, so I need to get out of the house and do something. Yeah. I'm gonna show this again. Look how beautiful, right? Isn't that beautiful, guys? It's just so, it was cooking so well because it was defrosted very well. Because, you know, they just call me Jamie Oliver. No, they don't. I call myself that. But yeah, just gonna do my rice and get ready to scoff the steak. Oh, look at me. So got my face. So got Leo. So we have work meetings every freaking morning at 8 a.m. But I don't start till 10. So just me being, just tossed around everywhere at work, and then people asking for help when I haven't even started. Like, seriously, leave me the fuck alone so I can actually just chill before I start my shift. And then I had to go outside and just do some gardening because, just all this stuff going around at work, and just people, oh, can you help me here? Can you help me there? Like, can't you fucking do it yourself? Why were you hired in this job when you can't fucking do it yourself? It's just so dumb. So I just have to get my mind out of the work mode, do some gardening and weeding and stuff like that, just to get my mind back in check before I actually start my work, and then I'm actually going insane. So this actually calms me down. So I'm just enjoying myself, weeding the backyard and just getting it all cleaned up, because you know me, I like to stay in a clean house. So I'm using this. Oh, what do they do? Yeah, I'm using the cleansing cream wash gel. I've always used this before, starting my day and that, because sometimes we forget to take care of our skin. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us take for granted how spending time with yourself in the morning is so important. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, shut up. But for real, it is, because that's the time when you talk to yourself and say, I got a work meeting, I got this, I got that. That's when you speak into existence on how you want your day to go. Spread good vibes today, and that's all I want to go for. But if you're going to just wake up and be like, I got work, fucking hell, I fucking hate it, I just can't wait to finish work, then your day's going to be shit, because your mind is already negative. But if you know how when people talk about doing, when people do those, what do you call it? What's the word? Oh my gosh, what's the fucking word? I just had a fucking brain freeze. What is the fucking word? Not admiration. Oh my god, it will come to me later, but people put quotes and memes on their mirrors, motivational quotes to help them get through the day. Yeah, so that's what a lot of people would do to kind of just remind themselves about how lucky we've got it in life. So yeah, at the moment I'm just cleaning, and I got my rubbish. So these are my cans, because I collect cans and bottles. Yeah. So my cousin Lee that I used to live with, she messaged and said let's go through our bottles and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. So I usually keep it until I've got about 5 or 6 bags full. So yeah, I'm just gonna get ready, go take my bottles, get my money, and then yeah, probably just go have lunch or something somewhere. But yeah, I've got to go wash the space, and yeah.